Yeah, it would help if I added myself to the studio, wouldn't it? United, 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 United. Woo, guys, sorry. I know this was supposed to start like 10 minutes ago, but obviously, I was handing over back to bots on the other side of the things. But Man United 3. What is our opponents? Oh, Southampton. There we go. Forgot, bro. I just know that we won 3-0. Southampton nil poor. Uh, this will be a quick short stream because I've got the West Ham game after this. In fact, let me drop the link to that on the channel, and then if anybody's interested, you can always just go over to the other side and we'll watch the West Ham game together. I know some people are going to be catching the Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest game. But as my football power hour team is West Ham, I am going to be covering that. But nobody came here for this. And because it's a short stream, I see my man Kenny. Big up to you, bro. I'm just gonna copy the link to the stream as well if you wanna pop in. So that's the link to the studio. If you wanna pull through, feel free. Let's celebrate this. Let's talk about it, and then let's get out of here. We don't need to be here the whole day. Then where's the other link? Where's the other link? Live. Hey, I'm working very hard today, guys. 3 streams. Yo. Share. Oh man, share. Copy. Boom. Here we are. That's the link to the other stream. And of course, once we're done here, feel free to go over there. We're going to be watching Fulham versus West Ham. West Ham United. Is that what they called? I don't know. West Ham. Got you, Kenny. Got you. You're outside. No stress, my bro. Feel free to just drop your thoughts there in the channel. Maybe we can do a borrow a leaf out of Cage's book, and we can do a quick 5 things deep, and then we can get the heck out of here. Because I need to get something to my wife as well. I think the first thing we can deep from this game, Anana didn't concede. Even in a one-on-one situation, the man didn't concede. He saved a penalty, you know, saved a penalty. And I think when Delo had conceded the pen, I could see that the emotion and mood was a little bit somber, which makes sense based on where we come from. But funny enough, some people said Onana might save this. Those people know who they are, and kudos to them. I didn't think Onana could keep a ball out of his net. More so when there's nobody to defend him. But kudos to Onana. He did his job. Some people are putting it down to a bad penalty take. I'll have to rewatch. I didn't care in the moment. Um, all that mattered to me was the fact that we kept out a goal. So that was one of the first highlights of this game. The second highlight is the fact that we didn't play with an out and out number 6. But I think that Kobe Mano held his own in the 6. My friend Ronald on the Football Power, I was even saying he could maybe be trained to play like a Sergio Busquets esque type of a player. I don't know how you guys feel. In the hustle of bustle, I forgot to say big up to Luan. Thank you for pulling through and for liking the video. Appreciate it, guys. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. The adrenaline. It's so nice to just have a game and to win and to be jubilant and to walk away from it and to say United, you know. And now we can watch the ops in peace. It would have been so embarrassing. I did say yesterday in one of my streams to say that my heart wanted 3-0, but my brain was telling me it would be 2-1. It seems like the heart was right. Maybe the heart was my gut feeling, and I should have maybe gone with that. But okay, so Onana did well. Kobe did well in the midfield. So we played well without a central defensive midfielder, which is weird. There wasn't a gaping hole, I think is the third point I'll say, between the midfielders and the attackers. Whenever Ericsson, Kobe, or Bruno had the ball in midfield, they did have options. So there was no need for the Hollywood pass. Fourth thing I'm going to put out there, like I said, it's going to be a quick fire video, guys. Depending on how many people pull through, I'll read your comments. We'll do that. There's about 50 minutes that I have till the next game. But fourth thing deep, Mateus Delict. Now I said play Maguire because he's been in the better form between the two players. But I also caveated it by saying I think Eric will play Mateus simply because he wants to build the partnership between him and Martinez. Both of them apparently went off, maybe injured. Um, 1 second, people. My little one is here. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, sorry about that, people. My little one needed some help from me. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Mateus the Lift gets a goal today. Fantastic performance from him. He obviously proves and justifies the manager choosing him today. And that friendship or partnership, if it can actually work out, it would be a good thing for us. They played really well together. They cleaned up a lot of the mess that we were seeing in the early stages of the game. Um, Unfortunately, it looks like both of them were taken off for precautionary reasons. I'm hoping it's nothing serious, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure the manager will be asked about this in the post-match conference, post-match interviews. By the or hopefully, I don't know. These journalists sometimes ask their own stuff, but yeah, Matthias de Ligt, welcome to Manchester United. You finally got a goal, buddy. Um, ooh, I've got a guest in the building. Big up to men like Drex, bro.
Yo, 3-0, 3-0. It's a good one. Feel good.
Three, bro. Three,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
the,
fantastic, bro.
the rest of
I'm
my day
always
is gonna
saying
be it's gonna be sweet. The rest of
it's
my
gonna
day is
be
gonna be
nice, bro.
nice,
It's
bro.
gonna be well for the 10 hog outers. It's gonna be a little bit of a tricky one for them. They
No,
seem to be hiding it now.
it's you see, they know what I think they would know why they want him out, right? There's something that they are looking at. For the genuine ones that are looking at the long term and thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't have it in him to do that, right? But
Mm,
those are I hear those ones, but the ones that are just wanting to look for every hole to just poke, bro. I kind of stay with it's their opinion, but I just try to take myself away from that conversation so we don't get into and not unnecessary debate.
nah, I hear you, bro. Oh, am I still here, guys? Am I still here? I know sometimes it's my network and not Greg's. Let me see. Am I still here? Okay. For big up to Drex. I don't know if the excitement got to his internet, but
Okay,
oh, there
I'm
we go.
back. I think I'm
Drex is
back. So
Drex is good.
I think there's a problem. I'm back. So for me, the first half, I'm not gonna I tell you no lie. The first half wasn't the first 10, 15, first 20 minutes. I was like, okay, we're trying to get the hold of the game, right? We're trying to, because obviously we're playing against 11 men Southampton team, whether you like them, whether you want to call them a poor team or whatever you want to say. They had came with a plan, and
Mm,
every team will try to execute their plan, whether it's after with Vegeta putting up 11 players on the pitch, or so
mm,
they were trying to perfect their plan, execute their plan. And so it was maybe United with, I think the first 20 minutes, United were finding hard to actually adjust to counter. But once we
yeah,
got the hold of the game, right? Yeah, we started executing our own plan, which was beginning to take effect. One thing
yeah,
I noticed is the fact that what's his name? Dalo was playing off the left. He was finding it hard to actually adjust to that dribbling guy for the guy who played the right wing for Southampton, right?
yeah. The guy that he took down for the penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So the guy was having he had a tough time with that guy in the first half. But the second half, I was so excited with the second half of Dalo. He made sure he had that guy on lock and key, bro. He kept that guy quiet. We didn't see much of that guy in the second half. Dalo actually maybe went back and listened to the manager or the management, whoever did talk to him, and say, okay, this is how you deal with it better. And he came out and he dealt with that situation better. We saw that the threat from the right wing wasn't that much great anymore. Second half, they just Southampton was all over the place. United enacted their own game, to executed a plan, and that guy did. So I don't know what that guy did. In real time, I felt it was a harsh call to give him a red card. But in the replay, I was like, "Yo, bro,
And
you
the
don't dive
replay, it looked bad, bro.
hard,
You
man.
can't aim for a person's knee because I
Knee,
think that's the
bro.
thing.
That you can't. First of all, the way it was diving, like the way he went with that foot challenge, right, and to
Yeah.
clip the guy's knee, right? No, it was high. It was deemed reckless. I think that's the case. It was deemed reckless, and he had to leave. And from that moment, I was a little bit because I've watched football several times. I even played in it. We've seen where a team going with a one man down, they tend to be more organized, right? They
Which
tend
was
to,
what
yeah,
happened.
yeah. Which I was thinking maybe we just have to kill the game and let them know that you're one man down. We are going to take advantage of that, which we ended up doing. Third goal, I felt like Zexi should have had the goal, but he had the goalkeeper on toast already. The goalkeeper was sent the wrong way, but that defender was like, you know what, Tada, I'm here. No, I'm not going to let it go.
Yeah,
So the
yeah,
defender
bro.
leg and yeah, his right foot deflected the ball. But what's his name? Ganache was saying, I'm not gonna make that mistake. I'm gonna put it right in the roof of the net. And which, in my opinion, when Zexis took that ball, I was like, bro,
Oh no, I think we've lost Drex again. But whatever he was going to say about Xerxes, Xerxes had such a frustrating game for me today. I wasn't happy.
I think it was my internet because we've been having this power flicker, right? So let me just wrap up
Yeah,
before it disappoints again. So I'm just saying, for me, having seen that game, that replay, I'm like, okay, Zexis already knew what he was doing. The defender
yeah,
was just right on time. But
yeah.
Ganashe was like, I'm not having that, bro. Up. So all in all, it was a good game, good goal from Ganashe coming off the bench. A lot was said. Or was he dropped because of the Cristiano Ronaldo thing, liking the post? Was he, Casemiro
Mm,
came on and I felt like Casemiro scored that goal with that pass. Casemiro came
mm,
on. He didn't look like he
mm,
was happy when he was coming on, but he came on being a professional. Came to do his job. And bro, he gave for me that's an assist, bro, because that pass just took out the defense line, and that was all.
bro, it was beautiful work, bro. But now, big up Drex, bro. Appreciate you coming through, bro. I am
Big
gonna
up.
wrap up as well anyway in a few minutes. So thanks, bro.
All right, man. Thank you.
Cool, bro. Uh, I guess I'm gonna wrap up by saying this. Now, the fifth thing that I would have deeped, just wanted to give Drex an opportunity to give his thoughts on the game. Xerxes was very frustrating for me, and I understand one of the things people were saying to me is that we need to give him time, which I'm not saying um, he's a flop. I'm just saying he was very frustrating. There were times when he wanted to dribble when he could have taken a shot. He wanted to pass it to somebody else when he could have taken a shot. That last goal, I couldn't believe it. But like Greg is saying, in hindsight, the player did what they needed to do to prevent the goal at the end of the day. And I'm not going to be too mad at it. It's not like it was the goal we needed to win the game. So it's not like we drew the game. We got 3 points. Um, we've fixed the goal difference. So we're back to zero. We need to keep it above zero moving forward, is what I will say. And as somebody who has, I guess, given up on Eric, I want to give Eric his kudos because coming into this game in the preview, I said he needs to make changes. He needs to fix the midfield. Not, I won't say that the midfield is fixed, but at least there wasn't a disconnect. Bruno, um, Maino, and Ericsson were playing very well together. They were able to receive the ball from the centre backs and they were able to play in the midfield, which was very, very encouraging to see. Now, I don't think that's the long term solution to the problem. We need to be able to apply that with an actual central defensive midfielder. Unless that's going to be Kobe Mino as well, if he's going to be training for the six, which I don't think so. Personally, I think Eric wants him in the eight, but only time will tell, right? So, yeah, guys, today's therapy session is short because we're happy. We can just live off the high of the game. We don't need to be angry. And to the people who want Ten Hog out or on my side of the fence, try to be patient. to enjoy this, guys. It's not the world that the manager did a good job. If anything, us being proven wrong is a positive for United, and you should never be upset at that. So that's my 2 cents as a United fan. Thank you for joining me on the halftime with Vegeta Sama, and I will see you on the West Ham versus Fulham game. And I think I left the link in the live chat, so click on that. We're gonna cover that game. But other than that, I'll see you in another stream, guys. Peace.